Floyd Mayweather says he's ready to take a reporter to court. The reason? A Business Insider article claimed he never really closed a $400 million real estate deal. Now, Mayweather insists he did, but 50 Cent isn't buying it. He's been clowning Mayweather online, saying, "You didn't do the deal, champ." Mayweather is now trying to sue the journalist directly, likely in hopes of hitting him harder than suing the outlet itself. But let's be honest, no one's sure if the deal was real. Some people think he might have done it through a REIT, which is basically a group of investors coming together to make a big purchase. Either way, 50 isn't letting this slide. He's been trolling Mayweather nonstop and keeps reminding the public that this massive deal was probably just smoke and mirrors. Meanwhile, Wack 100 is back in drama mode again. He reacted to a new interview Bang Em Smurf did with Rapmatic, and it stirred up some old stuff. Wack tried to say The Game wrote 50 Cent's "What Up Gangsta," but that timeline doesn't even work. He didn't manage Game until 2009, and that song dropped way before then. Wack's known to just throw out wild claims when he's bored. And this is another one of those moments. Smurf, who actually used to roll with 50 back in the day, pretty much called him out, saying Wack wasn't even in the picture when all that stuff went down. And Smurf's got receipts. He may have gotten deported after doing some time, but when it comes to OG Unit history, he knows his stuff. Wack still responded, pretending he didn't even know who Bang Em Smurf was, which just made him look more out of touch. Then we had Styles P going at Jim Jones. He basically said, "You're not on my level." And let's be real, he's right. Jim Jones might be the most consistent rapper from Dipset today, but that's not saying much when the buzz is dying down. Styles P, on the other hand, is from a different era of rap. More lyrical, more meaningful. Jim makes swag music, and it works sometimes, but lately he's been chasing moments that just don't stick. When he responded to Styles P, he tried to call him an old head, but the two of them are practically the same age. That comeback didn't land. Jim said Styles was stuck in the past, but it seems like he's the one struggling to stay current. It's tough to keep your name hot after so many years in the game, and Jim's running out of ways to keep people's attention. There's also this thing between Joey Badass and a TDE artist, but it's honestly not that interesting. A lot of fans are hyped, thinking it's going to be the next big lyrical beef, but it feels like two guys looking for attention. Joey's been in and out of the rap game. He tried acting for a while, then popped up again after a public fallout with someone crying on Instagram. Now he wants to get back in the spotlight, and this back and forth with a TDE rapper might be the way in, but the energy just isn't there. Lotto's still out here teasing the world about who her man is, but at this point, everyone knows it's 21 Savage. She keeps doing this mystery girlfriend act, saying things like, "You don't know who I'm with," while filming TikToks where his voice clearly pops up in the background. She even joked on video saying, "Don't say anything, babe. I'll figure it out." But nobody cares that much. The secret's out. She also flexed about being in jail for 3 days, like it was something to brag about. Everyone's confused about why that's something to be proud of, but hey, clout chasing comes in different forms these days. Then there's Fat Joe, probably the most outrageous storyteller in hip-hop. Someone dug up an old interview where he said he once robbed an entire gym of kids. No gun, just walked in and told everyone to give up their jackets and Walkmans. The wildest part is he said he did it alone. Fat Joe's always spinning some unbelievable tale, and it's gotten to the point where nobody really knows what to believe. He's teaming up with Jadakiss for a podcast, but people are already saying it's doomed. Jada's been trying to launch something with the Locks for years, and nothing stuck. These kinds of podcasts only work if you're willing to talk. Spicy! Neither of them wants to burn any bridges, so what's left to talk about? Vlad from Vlad TV hinted that Cassie's husband might divorce her and walk away with a massive payday, possibly $15 million plus alimony and child support. People are calling it a city boy summer if it happens. That relationship seems to be hanging by a thread, especially with everything Cassie revealed in her lawsuit against Diddy. Now her husband knows all the dirty details, and they're not the kind of things you just forget. Imagine being reminded every time someone brings it up. Vlad might not be wrong here. It might not happen overnight, but the damage is done. It's just a matter of time. Top 5, the Toronto rapper, has been arrested again, but no one really knows for what yet. This guy's been in and out,